What up, my groovy people? Deep sigh. I don't want that to be like a pattern, but it is kind of developing into a pattern. Y'all, I got a message for you guys. So, let's see, where shall I start? This isn't going to be like our normal, typical general energy reading. It may shift into that, but I got to download the dream state. So this could be specific for a small group of you. Like, if this isn't resonating with you guys, it makes sense because it's kind of like a prequel to a weirdo movie, or like, I don't know, some sort of toxic fan fiction weird shit. I don't know. I'll just go immediately right into it. Okay, so I'm going to read you everything that I recanted when I woke up after the stream, word for word. So, if this isn't something you're interested in, move along, maybe go to the next reading. I will give you a trigger warning. There is some hints of, what is that called? SA, pedo behaviors, incest. So, just forewarning those that are, a little soft. 144. So, oh gosh, gotta put my rings on. I will call in my protection, though. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, galactic beings, all creatures big and small. I love you all. Please assist me in giving clear and concise messages for the collective. Let all evil eyes and monitoring spirits catch fire and go blind. Return to sender any insidious, low vibrational energy that is not of highest light, guided in love and light, to the sender tenfold, and do us no harm. Emphasis on do us no harm, because what the fuck. Yeah. I don't know. I love you guys. Happy Friday. I don't typically do readings on Friday, but I was awoken in the wee hours of the witching hours, or whenever these weirdos like to dabble in those dark arts. So let me just go ahead and do obedience. And at the end of it, after I did like my little prayers, like, Spirit, is this resonating for everyone? Is this like an everyone dream? Is this an everyone message? Or this is just for myself? Because my oh my, is it weird? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to like upset anyone if any of this weird shit has happened to you. Yeah. Okay, let's dive in. If you're new here, I am Flower. Welcome in. Okay, so 2:04 a.m. Let me just give you the imagery of it all. It's 2:04 a.m. this morning. Okay, remember that, 2:04 a.m. Okay, so I wasn't scared, more curious. Curious like a fairy tale. But was it really part of my birthright, I wonder? I'm curious though. Or a past life memory, or a premonition? Oh, didn't even put the rings on. Okay. So twisted colors, like a kaleidoscope. Like multi-dimensional colors is what I would say. Like this lamp, like literally my lamp is like stuck on that color realm. It's like going from like orangey bluish to like purple, green, yellow, and it's just stuck on this loop. Like, this thing's getting old. I've had it since I began the channel, so I would think they would have a longer life than a year, but I digress. Let me keep going. So twisted colors like a kaleidoscope. I was at an old home I once knew, but it quickly changed. Okay, I'm sorry, I was writing so fast, and I kind of write like in cursive and print, so just let me decipher my scrambling, because I was like writing fast so I could get it out before I forgot it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I heard like siblings upstairs, because it's 2-4 home, siblings upstairs, then downstairs I was like in that partition where it meets the stairs and the entryway. Okay, there's 5 to 7 cops like in their whole uniforms, uniforms, gathered in the entryway. And a quick scan of the room, I saw the badge name Edwards, badge name Toby, badge name Grant, displaying these names. So these are tall, white, Caucasian fellas. And there was like one that was like more towards like our downstairs partition, like kind of where my room was. I called my room the dungeon because it was like at the basement of the house and it was always super, super cold. He was like down there, very tall, and he was like mumbling his words, but clearly said, I'm selling this house and I'm taking you to your aunt. Just clear as day, like he had some sort of authority in our home, like where I was standing or whatever. And suddenly, like, I didn't hear any of my siblings, I didn't hear any parental figures, so it was just me like battling this, figure of authority. So I'm selling this house and taking you to your aunt. I felt hot, tense, and defensive. He cut me off and said something along the lines of, gather your things. And he like began to like push me up the stairs like to the exit, and I'm like, what the fuck? This like one strand's killing me. Push me up towards the exit, and he like put his hand like up my back, but like put his like claws, they were like fucking his nails in my back, in the middle of my back, and scratched me up with his nails deep. Like I literally could feel the sensation of somebody scratching me in my back. Like I all my this is like one of my gifts. I can smell and sense and taste and feel things in my dreams. I guess everybody can't do that, but I can. So I could literally feel him putting his nails into my skin of my back and scratching me with his nails deep. I felt the pinch and disdain from his nails connecting to my skin. The flesh ran hot as he repeated this motion over and over, and then intense pressure as he did it like quickly to like push me up. Like I guess I was like just standing there, and it happened so fast I couldn't really react. Okay, I tried to scream, yet no words came out. I looked at the other officers just standing there watching it go down, and I was like scanning their faces for like empathy, compassion, anything. Say like, hey yo, you don't have to do that, like she's coming willingly type shit. That didn't happen. Like nobody spoke up, and everybody was kind of like just turning their faces around, annoyed that they were even present for this. And I felt like they were all together in this little plot or this scheme. Okay, so the scheme was to rip us away, or was it just me? 8:18 on the clock. Was it just me that they were taking from the home? Next thing I remember, so kind of like hop from different dimensions, different portals, if you will. Like when I feel threatened or feel uncomfortable, I'll just like kind of close my eyes and I can like go elsewhere. Like I can control my dreams in that fashion. Always have, even since I was a little girl, but that's a whole nother reading. Okay, so I'm walking down this long, dense corridor, and it's like connected to a hallway, and it's like a very vintagey vibe. Like think like European artistry, velvets, antique textures and fixtures, and it smells like an old art museum, like the library, like an old book would, you know what I'm saying? Like when you dive into like an old book and you pick up a book from the library. Or maybe this is just me, like certain particular books like have a old book smell, if you understand what I'm saying. Okay, so I'm getting ahead of myself. Yeah, it was like tingling all of my senses as I was taking everything in, and it felt new but also familiar. Okay, I know this place. Another lifetime, it seemed. I felt young, like an innocent, naive child, like some sort of youthy age. I wasn't quite like a little girl, like 8 or 9 or 10, but I wasn't quite a teen. What was that, tween age? An older man was guiding me down this corridor, this hallway. It's like a fatherly figure is what it felt like. As we traveled down forward, I saw an enchanting pinkish room across the hall, over towards this huge stairwell distant from us, in a corner. It was dry and dusty looking, like it had been untouched for eons, years and years. Dusty looking. It looked like a secret room, like a secret place. Does that make sense? Like it was like untouched, like some sort of like a mausoleum type energy, like spirit. And it was like in the corner, but I could still see it from where we were walking. And then I hear a cry like in the distance, and it was faint and echo like. Was I crying? I felt my face for evidence of tears, but it wasn't me at all. Next, this male figure in front of me had like this brownish tan like skin. He could have been Caucasian and just a tan one. He could have been, you know, like European. You know how like they have a shade that's not quite fair skinned, like how most Alaskan Caucasians are. Like they got a little hint of something, a little hint of melanin. So that's how he looked. He also looked like white features, the Caucasian features. He felt like, just looking at him, I'm not gonna lie, he felt like he was very shape-shifty, like he kept changing how he appeared to me. Like, so as we're walking, I asked about the room. He like side-eyed me and was like, "Oh, you saw the room?" Across the way. Instead, he just kept leading me forward. He like grinned at me but didn't speak on it. I just kept walking forward. It felt as if he was aging as well. This is significant. Pay attention to that part. Okay. He was like aging right in front of me. Like he started to walk a little differently, more haggard, more troubled, like more weighted, like a more heavy walk. Okay. And I heard an accent. Was it German? Was it Russian? Old English? European? I don't know. But it was like a familiar dialect, like something I heard before. It also gave like a tinge of like African, like, you know, like there's Africans that like are Europeans, like kind of like that. That's what it felt like. And then just listening to myself speak to that guy, that gentleman as well, it sounded like I had the same tangy tone that his accent carried. So anyways, oh yes, where did he hail from? Okay, so there you go. Walking into this dusty rose-colored room. It was huge, like think Beauty and the Beast. When Belle goes to the library the first time, it was like vast, like that, just like a whole bunch of empty space, but like beautiful fixtures, art, large chase-like couches, large paintings, like floor-to-ceiling type style paintings, like old money, like old luxury type shit, basically. And there were pinkish like florals, rose colors, carpet, rosy pinkish colored carpet. There was these vintage ass mannequins in there too. One was like half metal and it had like a silver frame going up, and the stand was very realistic, like facial features too, like very doll-like, very human looking as well. And I remember like my hand was cramping as I was like writing down all these notes, because I was like, what the fuck? Our hands didn't used to cramp like that's before we had all these phones and doodads. Like nobody really writes anymore, so it was taking me a while, but I digress. So I was just like scanning the room like in wonderment and looking at the sculptures and the figures, and looked back at the room and I saw back at that I kept looking back across the way at like that one dusty pink room that I first initially saw. Like I just kept being drawn to that, and I was like asking him like, yo, is that my room? Like what's over there? Like what's going on over that room? It felt like there was like almost like a velvet rope around it too, like do not enter. Like it was like a sanctuary, if you will. Okay. Yeah. This place felt like a home, large, mildly dusty, like it hadn't fully been enjoyed in quite some time, yet once was very loved. And there's also these curtains, these very big velvet, bluish curtains. All these colors are very pertinent. They feel like chakras being open, passageways being revealed. Okay? So, like, as we entered that room, like, he let some light pour in when he did, like, the curtain things, like, just, like, Beast did. And then he was, like, tinkering with some sort of something in the corner, and I was, like, just transfixed by this mannequin that was, like, so human, but really not. So many questions. And then he was, like, fucking with something that, like, had all these controls and knobs and buttons and just a whole bunch of hobage and stuff. And so, distracted by my questions and presence, I think I startled him when I broke the silence again. What is this place? What is this place, Papa? I said without hesitation. And this is not my Alaskan dad, by the way. This is not anyone that I know. So this is the old house, he responded, smiling, but not diverting his attention from whatever that doodad was, if that makes sense. Yeah, whatever this contraption was, he was very focused on it. And just then, a side wall opened up. A hidden tunnel, y'all. It had a hidden tunnel within, like, this house, this, like, mansion-type house. Like, okay, so the passageway opened up, and he entered it, and so I followed. It felt less traveled, even more old and dusty, and drafty, and ominous. Strong ominous. Because I was like, even in my dreams, like, I am always very careful of where I go and where I travel, and always make a plan for an exit. That's literally what I do here in the 3D as well. Like, I always have to know how the fuck am I gonna get out of here, who's gonna be in that dwelling, and more specifically, why do they want me to go down there? Like, what's down there? Like, question everything. 1717 on the clock. So whatever reason, fear escaped me, and I trusted this stranger. I look up and I see many dusty hanging cobwebs and light, natural sunlight from the outside pouring in from these high windows, like really high, like without reach. Like, you need a ladder to touch these fuckers. So finally, like, the passageway was mildly illuminated, and the gentleman seemed excited. I was in there with him. And then a sudden rush of intense, intimate pleasure energy, like, filled that tight space suddenly. It was just like a rush of hot body heat. You guys know, like, before you get, like, that first kiss with your new boo, like, you guys get all tingly. You're like, oh no, are they gonna kiss me? Or maybe this is just me. I don't know. I can only speak for myself. But that's how I feel, and that's what happened. I felt like my cheeks get flushed and red, and I felt like I was blushing suddenly, and I was like, this is fudging weird, what the fuck? And then I felt like my body was, like, betraying me low-key, and if you know me, like, in real life, everything I'm feeling, like, it's usually typically on my face. If I'm upset, you could tell. If I'm mad, oh, you fucking know. Okay? I'm not one to just, like, hide my emotions. Never have been. Okay? I'm not easy to hide my feelings. Let's just say that. So, like, my body was betraying me, and I was reading his energy, and suddenly desire to be touched and embraced, like, this overwhelming feeling, like, to be touched, and it was like attempted to be touched type of vibe, and he was fighting the need as well. Once I noticed I was reading his energy, because we were in such close proximity, I flat out wanted to nope the fuck out of there, because what the fuck? And in that instant, I, like, finally really got a good look at him, and he had, like, these greenish gray eyes, and when they met mine, he turned around and stopped leading me further, like he knew I had read his energy and his intentions. Feeling exposed, he tried to, like, salvage the moment. A secret shortcut to the room, he said. It's just a secret shortcut to the room. Don't worry. I'm not gonna unalive you in this corner. I'm not gonna like touch you or something promiscuous and no. It gave me intense pedo incest vibes for sure. And I'm like, please don't touch my no square. Please don't touch my no square. Like, as I'm like slowly following him, but of course, like I needed to create some distance in between us. But then in the same sense, as it was as if we were communicating telepathically, and he's like, it's natural for us to touch in the family. Like we keep it in the family. We are regularly intimate with family. Do you get what I'm saying? Like he's saying it's okay to feel whatever you're feeling. It's okay to me to feel this way toward you. No, gross. Okay, so yes, he even said that it's natural for family to have family as love interests where we stay, like where we dwell, because of who we are or something. Like is what they do in this bloodline. Like they regularly smash and pass siblings, brothers, parentals. I don't know. I don't want to dive deep into that. Let me just finish this part. I cannot explain any clearer than that. Okay, so I took a deep breath and I closed my eyes, and I was like, I gotta take control of this. It's getting too wonky, y'all. So I took a deep breath, closed my eyes, and as if to prepare myself to what came next, and then suddenly we're outside, because sometimes it's just that simple. It's just like, no, bitch, I don't like this vibe. I don't like this scene. So we're outside suddenly by this old vintage, really old car, like an old car, like I'm thinking like from the 40s or something. Like this is an old car. It was like silver gray, very long, tall, big jumbo trees, very woody area, birch trees I would expect, and a small patch of grass heading towards where we were, towards the woods. You know what I'm saying? Like 2212. Okay. And so in that instant, like he just closes the trunk and like gives me a hand out, and I'm like, had I just woke up and I just crawled out of a car trunk? Where are we? Where are we, Papa? I said quietly as he reached for my hand and took 2 small calculated steps forward. It was like he was scanning the woods to ensure we were alone. I felt a flush rush through me again, even saying Papa, because it slipped out as if it was like natural. Perhaps he wasn't a father of mine, just a father figure, or he wanted me to call him that because it was like his weird fetish or something. Puzzled, I barely moved forward. It was early in the morning, like the path ahead was very dimly lit. It felt like a trap, a setup, because like yo bitch is like very cognitive of what's going on and all my whereabouts. I have to be, like, it's part of my gifts. I have to be aware of people's intentions because I've been taken advantage of in vulnerable, even less vulnerable pockets of time than this, and this is just the dream state, so you could imagine. Okay, so I'm gonna guide himself through me any old way. Felt like a trap, like a setup. Like I never would leave that place again if I were to follow him and just enter it blindly. Listen to your intuitive nudges, y'all. Okay, so he must have felt my hesitation because he flatly said, "It's harmless. It's a surprise." What kind of sacrifice lifestyle is this? I thought randomly, and out of nowhere, that download that just hit me as he was like trying to like pull me forward, you know, down this weird path. He says, "You'll love it," to like shut me up real quick, like. Plus, don't you want to see that room? 2424. Confirmation. He interrupted my thoughts. He never turned back to face me, though. I couldn't read his face. Okay, my kid came home from school. Okay, so what else? Yeah, he never turned to face me, though. I couldn't read his face to see if he was being dishonest. I could only read his mannerisms and his body language. He must have been too eager, though, because Okay, yeah, he must have been too eager though because he fell. He fell. Okay, gosh, so many interruptions. This is why I did it on this way instead of live, because I knew I'd get interrupted because my kids. And I don't do readings on Fridays, but here we are. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, so he must have been too eager because he fell. Right on his face. He fell right on his face. He slipped on a rock or something, or a moist piece of leaves or something, a cluster of leaves. It was like the natural order of balance being restored or something. It did feel damp outside. Like the night before, it had rained, so that's relevant. Rain is like Mom Earth, like Gaia, literally cleansing any toxicity, bad vibration, any dark energy, just cleansing it away and washing, that realm clean. So I could see my breath. This is early morning. Okay, I felt so early, like the birds hadn't even woke up. They were still sleeping. I just looked at him, laid out and flat. Did he hit his head or something? It was so cold too. And looking at him, like if I could see my breath, like I felt cold, like a rush of cold rushed through me. And typically with my mediumship, that's like, honestly, that's when I know like there's a lot of spirits near me. Okay, so yeah, where am I? Did he hit his head or something? And he did look old. Like he looked gray and freckled. His hair, salt. I didn't like investigate or nothing. I just like from where I was standing, I could see his body changing. It was gray, so that is definitely shapeshifter type energy. Gray, freckled hair, salt and pepper, and he looked smaller, unshoveled. His body almost frail. Like he had very little life essence remaining. Like you could just see him like kind of like withering up, like dissipating, kind of like on the Wizard of Oz when like that witch gets wet or something. She's like, I'm melting. And she like turns into nothing. It was like that, but he didn't do any of that extra shit. Like just follow along with the imagery. I'm trying to create a story for you guys to understand what I was seeing. Okay. Yeah. And then poof, suddenly he was like gone, and it's just like his clothes laid out right there. It's like poof. No more life essence. The only thing remains is your tidy whities and your clothes. I don't know, but I didn't see his underwear. I'm just trying to make light of an awkward situation. All right. It was like he was trying anything to finish this pledge or this objective, and that's what I read of him. His final efforts to get me or offer me somewhere is what it felt like. He just stayed down like a crumpled up cluster of clothes. He was face down, lifeless. It was too late. So right after that I woke up. Okay. I took my ass a spiritual bath and meditated and I prayed. Because yuck. Oh honey. Why do you keep getting locked out? Okay, downstairs. So that made me ponder a whole lot of unknowns. Who was this man? Who was he to me? Do I know him? Did he know me? Did he think that I thought of him? It was a male energy. It was giving father figure. I never met you or knew of. Like a father figure I never met of or knew of. But somehow he knew of me. I remember it definitely pleased him when I said Papa. Like he like grinned, like a side grin when I did say that. So what was he trying to show me or share something with me? Like was he trying to make me like escape with him or something? You know what I'm saying? Something like that. It felt like it was like a life I could have had. One that I was supposed to have. One that was supposed to be mine. In a place that was always meant for me. Hidden layers of memories, premonitions, secrets. Vast, unknown consciousness. Secrets becoming clear. I may never know. But with my gifts. I'm sure he'll let me know next come around, because I always have like elders and ancestors visiting me. I have a very vast bloodline. I even see my dad, my Alaskan dad that passed. I see him all the time in the dreams, and sometimes he talks to me and sometimes he's just there. So yeah, God bumps, like he's right here right now. I just got a tickle of God bumps all down my back. So I feel like he'll definitely reach out to me again. Definitely more to this energy. And when I was meditating over it, I was like, is this something that I need to share? Like, is this really relevant? There's a lot of key components that is happening right now, current timeline. Although this could be past, present, or future, a lot of the collective are becoming aware that they were taken at birth. A lot of them are adopted. A lot of them were stolen. A lot of them were placed in these weird, mysterious, karmic-ass families in weird, distant lands. A lot of them are not even from America, but we're technically American because this is where we grew up. And we've always felt like the outsiders. We've always felt like the black sheep. We always felt just different from the regular of the family. I know I did, and I definitely am. I'll be that weirdo because all I can be is me. So, after I did like my spiritual bath, after my meditation and everything, it was 3:03 a.m. Okay, baby, mommy's doing a read. Oh my gosh. Okay, so thrice times I've been interrupted at least. Let's go on. Okay, so I feel like there's a guarantee that there's going to be more to this story or these downloads as they develop. However, Spirit wanted me to like share this part because when I ended like my meditation and my rituals and my cleansing and everything, it was 3:03 a.m. and then Spirit said 33-degree Mason. So 5 to 7 days is highly significant for a lot of you guys. 5 to 7 hours or weeks. There's just a lot of similarities and patterns within the collective on like just low vibrational toxicity of our past, of our youth that was hidden from us and honestly blocked out of our memories for reasons. Like there were dark practitioners that were hired to do that very thing, but we get the downloads, we still find out who we are, like no matter what, it still is pouring in a little bit at a time so that you can experience it without, you know, going ham on these fuckers of your family. And it's in minute doses so that you could heal from it. 3:03 on the clock as I say that. Alright, so it's just bizarro karmic occult families. And also I got the download that Spirit is saying that it's a select group of bloodlines that are being affected. Okay, so if this is resonating with you, then it's your bloodline. Like we're kinship in a way. Like a select group of chosen beings, their bloodline, their descendants of magical beings, like deep healers, shamans, like run through your DNA. Like there's just natural Reiki healing. Even when I say Reiki, I just turn on my Reiki, and it's just an ongoing thing. I'm just a luminous light being here to deliver a message, okay? So, yeah. Something about your guys' bloodline is so unique that it has been the battery for a large group of karmic people, beings, karmic evil beings, and they like to siphon that battery, that juice, that aura, because it's so light and plentiful, it's abundant. So I don't know where I'm gonna go in this reading after that. Where do you want me, Spirit? Like what what do you guys need to hear? So I don't know if that resonates with a lot of you guys, but from time to time I will share my downloads like straight from the dream state with you guys, and sometimes I'm being told to pause on them until the whole spectrum of the puzzle, the pieces fall into the puzzle, and then I have more of a what's the word I'm looking for? Calibrated piece of the image. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Somebody knows what I'm saying. I really want to do a love reading, you guys, honestly. And I know that was a little dark, a little dense, probably a little trigger warning for some of y'all, but can we get into the love? Where is the love? Let's see what your higher self wants to say to your lower self. Because that would be nice. Okay. Divine Spirit, Holy Spirit, what time is it? Wow, okay. Kind of a little short, but it is what it is. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, divine. Please give me clear and concise messages for the collective. Share with them what they need to know, not what they want to know. Guided in love and light. Okay. Heavy, heavy. That was a little heavy, wasn't it? It was heavy when it happened to me. Like, mostly because I feel the feels. I'm an empath. Like, and I hear it's intimidating to a lot of people. Like, when they come against or come in vibration with a chosen being. Like, don't be intimidated. Just be aware. Don't come fake and fraud and phony towards people that are very intuitive, because it would behoove you to be authentic. It would behoove you to be 36 on the clock, to just be your genuine self. Like, it's not a race. We're not scary. We can be, but honestly, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. It's okay. What does our higher self need to hear, Holy Spirit? What is this energy for this read? What is the energy? I'm hearing so many people are getting their hiney spanked by the universe. And a lot of you other beautiful beings are minding your business, letting karma deliver these towers, letting those that are close to their demise, touching death, kissing death, letting them just do what they gotta do. Like, we cannot interfere. We cannot intervene. Okay? Higher self to lower self. What's the message, Holy Spirit? It says, the work. The work is whatever uncomfortable thing that is in front of you right now at this moment. The work. I'm hearing some people are being challenged to do the fucking healing, to do their shadow work, to walk into that unknown, to take accountability, to heal, so that they can get on the same vibration of the people that they aspire to be, the chosen beings. Y'all, either you're on the top of the spectrum being high vibrational, or you're on the ladder. You just don't want to change. You don't want to evolve. You don't want to let go of burdens and toxicity and addictions, and you're just comfortable there, and that's okay. But we are urging you guys to do the work. Your higher self is urging your lower self to do the work, to just heal. Okay? What else, Holy Spirit? Thank you. It says, if no you out there, get out there. If no you out there, get out there. So I'm hearing like this. You guys gotta just walk by faith. You gotta try new things. You gotta expose yourself to different patterns. There's nothing to it but to do it, and I know that's like simple to say and kind of difficult or challenging to execute. Just do it. Just try it. Your higher self wants you to try new things. Your higher self wants you to have some movement, for sure. I'm definitely getting that. Okay. It says don't spend time on it. Spend time in it. Yes. Walk into that. Okay, no. Spirit, excuse me. Spirit said leap into that deep unknown that you have yet to experience. So suppose you walk into this unknown new cycle and you meet the love of your life. Suppose you walk into this new cycle or try something new and you have like the best new creative invention that the world needs. I don't know what you're dabbling in, like what type of artistry you guys are interested in, but it's giving somebody's got something beautiful to share with the universe and they're just like kind of sitting on it. What else is your spirit? Your higher self would be so proud of you if you just tried new things. That's too many. Can I get 2 more cards? This energy. Oh, thank you. It says, just throw time at it until it's a thing. What are we talking about here? Just throw some time on it until it's a thing. So perhaps a lot of you cannot cultivate any time to just try something new. Any time to create a new project or, I don't know, build that web page or start that vlog. Set a timer. Any 40-40 on the clock, set a timer. Things are becoming within balance. Set a timer and say, I can only release an hour towards this goal, this objective. And once that hour beeps and that alarm goes off, won't you feel so much better that you at least poured into self? I know you will. I'm telling you because you will. This is what I have to do. That's why I'm telling you guys things that I have literally participated in. I set timers for things. I set reminders. I have calendar updates on top of updates to just keep myself sane with the sanity of all the mommy duties, all these appointments and going here and activities and camps and stuff. Now that we're getting into like summer programming, it's a lot. And if you're not organized, you will feel like you're drowning in all of it. And it's just me. So I challenge you guys to definitely create a pocket of peace for yourself. Like your higher self wants you to do that. And it says, look at all these different layers of you. It says me, also me, also me, also me. Look at you, like your shadow version of yourself. Your lower self wants you to be beautiful. They want you to show all the different colors and layers of you. They want you to heal this shadow, release this darkness. Yes, we may have gray and dark somber days, but guess what? Deep down, we're really colorful. We're really beautiful and vibrant. We're really just spiritual beings having human experiences. And that's not easy. It's not easy. It really isn't. Some days you can only come to the table as a gray cloud, and that's okay. Allow yourself the small wins. Think of it like a small win. Hey, you got up, you brushed your teeth, you washed your ass, you diverted 30 minutes towards your special project or your interest. That's something, okay? Let's split the deck. It says, forever and wherever you will go. You gotta take yourself. Your higher self wants you to just be flourishing. To always pour into yourself. Look, the choice is always yours to vibrate high or vibrate low. Thank you, Spirit. Wherever you go, it's a choice to be happy. It's a choice to be kind. It's a choice to have a good attitude. It's a choice to be generous. Understand, no is a full sentence. And so is yes. Which will it be for you? Okay? Do not feel like you're not enough. Do not feel like you're not worthy. Love yourself. Because I'm speaking to somebody that is totally worthy of love, totally worthy of abundance, totally worthy of their highest dreams. It says, yes, hi, I like I like for everything to stay the same. If this is you, you stop it. You are dragging yourself down into the sunken place. That low vibration energy has to die. It has to go away. You're better than that. You're worth more. It's giving, you're missing out on opportunities that you don't even know may be available to you because you haven't tried. You don't even want to put in a little bit of work to see what's out there. Let it be a new relationship. Let it be a new career because you hate your job. Let it be a new project because you have this banger idea and you're just sitting on it. Yeah. So that in itself is a vibe. Your higher self has high expectations for you, so you should have those same expectations of yourself as well. 444 on the clock. Everything you are desiring is desiring you. Okay, let's do Lumeria. Oracle. Boop. Alright. That's cool. That's cool too. You guys could be feeling more energized. You guys could be definitely feeling more healthy. You could be waking up with a whole bunch more, just a light feeling. How can I explain that, Spirit? Help me elaborate. Like just waking up with a very light, airy feeling. And you could be like changing significantly, like in your appearance. Like you could be looking at yourself like, whoa, I look damn good today. Like I didn't even know I had a freckle there. Like I love those features about myself. Like you could just be appearing more confident because you are. You are raising your vibration. So the universe is meeting you halfway. Like they're gonna keep sending you good vibes because you are a good vibe. Do you understand how this works? Like what you pour in, you get back. And nature and your pocket and your health of your vessel. I noticed like my eyesight is like improving. Like I've worn glasses, like big old glasses, since I was like 4 or 5, and my first set of glasses, I always had like these really chubby cheeks. They were like super round, like Minnie Mouse, and they always would rub against my cheeks. And then like earlier today, like I just was meditating and I like looked out and I was like, do I even need glasses today? Like when I put on my glasses, they look like blurry. Like my eyesight has changed. Like my eyesight had got better. So that could be happening to a lot of you guys as well. Also, you could be resting a lot more because Spirit is guiding you guys to just get acclimated to this new vibration. Okay, 46 on the clock when I looked. So yeah, just keep doing wonderful things for yourself, pouring into self and loving yourself along the journey. Thank you, Holy Spirit. We have Manifestia. Ooh, this is beautiful. Ooh, I'm going to read that one. And then Realm Bridger. Let's read both of those. Journey to Wholeness. And loving yourself and releasing those old, low vibrational patterns that you guys used to hold so near and dear. You have literally walked into your highest timeline. Okay? There's something that needs to be said about you guys. Your healing journey. Okay? This is good stuff. And people are watching you. Like, people that are still on their own specific timeline, because it's not a race. People that are still maybe having difficulties releasing certain groups of people or thought patterns. They're looking at you and they're like, oh, it's possible. God loves the collective. If the collective can do it, so can I. I'm strong. I can do hard things. I love to do hard things. I challenge myself to be the best version of myself each day in every way. Okay? So we have manifestation, sowing the seeds of your dreams, creating your reality, trusting what you desire is already happening, magic making, pollinating your wishes, as above, so below. Wow, you can decide how you want to live. What did I say? It's a choice to be happy. I have like so much saliva right now, and I don't even know why. It's a choice to be happy. It's a choice to be kind. It's a choice to be helpful. It's a choice to be a bad friend or a toxic lover, or to be jealous or combative towards somebody that's just having a good ass day. You guys ever been around some sort of energies where it's your birthday and all the focus is on you, and then suddenly your mate is like a sourpuss, or they want to like have these nonsensical disputes with you? Suddenly you're like, yo, it's my birthday. Like, can this shit wait? Like, it's all about me. Like, why are you so perturbed that we're talking about me, we're here about me, my friends are here for me? Like, anything like that, that's misery loving company. And you guys should definitely be very aware of how people treat you when it's actually your time to be the focal point. If people are like jealous or harboring envy or animosity and evil eyeing you just for you to be living another vibrant year in your truth. It's time to release them. It's time to do some sort of inventory on like, yo, this person's not benefiting me. If anything, I'm just benefiting them. And in the end, they will need you more than you need them. Okay? So this is beautiful. Spirit is asking you to start planting your dream seeds and nourish the soil with enthusiasm. Okay? Have a sense of control of what direction you want to go and which direction you don't want to be in anymore. Staying stagnant is also a choice, but I'm going to tell you right now, you're not going to get anywhere until you move your feet and lose your seat. Move your feet, lose your seat type shit, okay? Germinate your dreams of seeds and present tense with positive terminology. Okay? Be positive. Speak positivity into your life. Speak abundance into your life. Speak as if you already have it, and be grateful and thankful and say, oh, Most High, thank you so much for this beautiful, abundant day. Thank you for my mobility. I feel so grateful and thankful to be alive. I feel so grateful and thankful to be a healer, a light worker, a messenger for the divine. Okay? For you, your gifts, your abilities are necessary here. Not everybody can do what you do. Okay? And that's purposeful. We're all gifted in our own specific ways. Okay, so we have the Realm Bridger. And all the times I've read through these oracles, I've never gotten these 3 cards. So this is why I'm reading this for you guys. This is beautiful. This is a vibe, y'all. Okay, Realm Bridger. Visionaries, architects of the future. Information from other realms, bridging the seen with the unseen. Inspiration, seeding a new earth, traversing different states of consciousness, birthing ideas, subtle realities, subtones. Okay, that's a hard word. And journeying. Have you ever felt like there is more that meets the eye in the perception we call reality? That there is more. That means that there is more going on behind the scenes. Do you ever get a glimpse behind your physical senses and wonder if what you perceive is just a tip of the iceberg? Okay. Sweet peaches. Let me just cleanse this energy. This is my throat chakra. Maybe I'm talking too fast because I'm excited. I'm excited for you guys. Like, I am passionate and excited. Do you ever get a glimpse behind your physical senses and wonder what they perceive is just the tip of the iceberg? Do you ever get visions or insights just as you are falling off into sleep? Do you dream in colors that are more vibrant than you have ever experienced in walking life? Yes, yes, and yes. As you raise your vibration, explore different states of consciousness, you may experience a phenomena you might have believed only to happen in fantasy stories. Through meditation and journeying, we invite a greater awareness of subtle realities. These realms can be an amazing place to bring through pioneering ideas, creativity, and explore the edges of the universe. This card bridges the seen and the unseen. 5353. It's like a collective dreaming of a new future is not anchoring the collective dreaming for a new future that is not out of reach like you may think. Just as water changes from solid to gas to liquid, we can catch the intangible of other forms, metaphors, codes, and even math can form in the path of the visionary. So that's what I was saying, like with my dream, the kaleidoscope, like the realm of the different colors merging as one. You guys, like, put down below, do you guys dream like that? Do you guys get different downloads the same or similar ways as me? I'm just curious out there. Okay. Spirit says these blueprints are then the ideas that we create to be okay, I can't say that word, physicalized. It's basically turning your dream into a physical reality. There you go. Thank you, Spirit. It's time to dream outside the box. It's time for expansion, you guys. That's what I'm hearing. It's time for expansion. It literally is. And then 33, journey to wholeness. Okay. Self-acceptance, wholeness, unconditional love, soul fragments returning, accepting others as they are, staying energetically present, accepting all parts of self, healing, internal dis-ease. So disregarding anything that's not serving you. Releasing things that are holding you down or pulling you out of your high vibration. It's staying happy. It's staying an attitude of gratitude. It's being an asset and a favorable being that people want to be around. Can I get a amen or a ashe? Come on. It says traditional Japanese painters do not paint the eyes of a deity before the rest of the body, as they say this is the element that brings it to life. But for this image, I did just that. Oh, beautiful. It was the most profound painting experiences I've ever experienced, and it created it deep at night. And no matter how hard I tried, I could not put my paintbrush down. At 3 a.m., I was coaxed away, and as I stepped back, I burst into tears. I was deeply upset that being at the being that came alive on the canvas could have sensed my art space. It felt like it was within me. So there's a lot of energy of you guys being transformed with your creativity. A lot of energy of you guys like changing something that's like basically done. Like it's giving $1 million idea. It's giving transformative expansions taking place. Confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. So like the author is saying like this picture, this image is like the being of being a hybrid. It's a distinct sense of upset and disease amongst them. They had an intense longing to be whole again. Some say the Lemurian hybrids were experiments done on the Atlanteans as they pushed what was possible. Oh, I see. Oh, wow. So a lot of the chosen ones, we already know from previous readings that we have been experimented on like guinea pigs for eons and eons, for centuries and millennia, Spirit said. It says others say that it was a result of vibrational similarities as the Lemurians because became so the Lemurians became more, damn, there's that word I can't say, physicalized, okay, causing them to mix with animals depending on where their vibration was. Wow. So definitely go back to that image and like screenshot it or pause it when I was holding it, or I guess I could do it again. Oh, probably shouldn't show it that long, but you guys get the idea. It says this card is about loving yourself and collecting a sense of wholeness and appreciating exactly where you are right now. It's only from this space that healing can take place. Okay? We may find ourselves in relationships and scenarios where we see great potential, but we have to accept where we are right now. Do not fall in love with people's potential because that gives them room for failure. They will never be exactly what you perceive their potential to be. They can only be what their intentions of their potential is. Does that make sense? Keep your vibrations high, you guys. Just keep that self-love energy flourishing and speak with sound heart and mind. Okay? That is definitely the message and the energy. As these truths become more of a reality and more gets revealed to you guys, day by day, hour by hour, message and reading after reading, there's a need for you guys to just practice patience, do small meditative tactics, like take deep breaths, maybe some somatic breathing, maybe some fucking Pilates, even wall Pilates, chair Pilates, yoga. Go out in nature, because when I said there's a lot of group of people that are confirmation that are getting like their heinies popped and spanked by the universe, I was lying. People are perishing. People are not waking up out of the dream state. People are showing up in the energy that they like to dabble in. They're looking like straight demons, and I gotta deliver a message. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I've been seeing. Okay. So I did say I was hoping this was gonna be a love reading. I didn't realize it'd be a love reading of self. So let me just wrap it up for you guys, and I will see you on the next one. I do have another download for you guys, but I do have to get my baby, and I'm gonna do it probably when they go to sleep, because it's Friday. I don't have nothing else to do besides give you guys these downloads. And what is that? I was gonna make some popcorn and watch a movie, Solo Dolo, which honestly is very peaceful once they go to sleep, because I don't have to pause it, I don't have to explain shit, and I can watch what I want. So maybe I watch a lovey-dovey one, because I haven't watched one of those in a long time. And I don't have Netflix or anything like that. I don't have Wi-Fi at my house. I don't believe that shit. So I just have old school DVD and Blu-ray. Even though it seems so obsolete, like just going to the thrift store. I got a funny story, like sidebar. Going to the thrift store with my kids. My oldest gets a VHS tape. No, it was a CD. A CD. And comes back to me. He's like, "Where's the box for this?" I'm like, "What is this for?" Because there was no cover on it. It was just like the square one. And I was like, "That's a CD." He's like, "CD?" He's like, "What is this for?" I'm like, "Are we really that old? Am I really that old that nobody buys CDs anymore?" Like, I collect records too, like old LPs, but I don't have a record player anymore. So that's gonna be something I want to acquire, like a really dope record player. Not in a rush. This is like one of those things that I just like want, but I don't absolutely need. What I need is to get. Never mind. Anyways, just a funny little tidbit. So let's get a couple of final messages. Final message time. You guys, pour into self. Love yourself. Pay attention to your dreams. Attitude of gratitude. And your higher self has beautiful high expectations for you, so you should meet yourself halfway and also have high expectations for yourself. Okay, your guides are speaking to you. Final messages. That's a lot. Let's see what it is though. Spirit link, your guides are speaking to you. It says stay aligned with your highest dreams and ideals to find success. Look at this. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you for the messages. Thank you for tuning in to me as well, you guys. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes. Thank you for your gifts. They're greatly appreciated, but not requested. I'm just very grateful. I'm just here to heal and raise the vibration. It says, on your own. It's time to take some alone time or be single to get a new perspective. So I'm feeling like somebody is newly single. Somebody just broke up with someone. Confirmation. Somebody was like in an unrequited love triangle or situationship. Spend some time with self. Love on self. Give yourself a pedicure, male and or female. Like, guys can have cute toes too. I know I like a dude with some manicured, well-kept toes. I don't want them to be like little gremlins if we share a blanket. You know what I'm saying? Like, love on yourself. And it says answers unfold. Keep your mind open and be willing to learn from this experience. Understand whatever we're going through is happening for us, not to us. Even if it feels like, what the fuck? This is miserable. Even if it feels like, damn, this I feel so betrayed. I feel like I can't come up for air after this situation happened, or I lost this job, or I lost this person, the love of my life. Keep your mind open. Keep your heart open. Keep loving yourself. Keep pouring into self. And you will be surprised how the universe returns, reciprocates that same energy. It's going to happen when you least expect it. That's when the most beautiful miracles occur, when you least expect it. Am I right? Thank you. One more. Cloud of the unknown. A cloud of the unknowing. Float on the clouds of the unknown. Surrender to the mystery and embrace the sacred within. Gotta lead by faith. It's time for some of you guys to be very brave. And then a lot of you other ones that are already in your North Node, this is confirmation that you were there. You are in the cloud of the unknowing already. So keep floating, my baby. Keep going. Practice some discipline. Challenge yourself, because it's just beautiful things from here on out, honestly. Yeah. It goes blank on both sides, so I'm gonna stop with that. And then, oh yes. Okay. So just splitting this just funny one. I was like, we could just end it on something funny. Okay, this is a shit happens oracle. It says a good shit will inspire you. Be inspired. Be inspired by life's quirky moments. Be inspired by expired. Somebody's expired. Oh, even when we have losses, because I feel like there's a lot of losses taking place in this timeline right now, especially in 2025. These are family, business, friends that we used to like really hold near and dear, and they are expiring. So just hold a strong foundation for yourself, even when shit gets weird. Thank you, Spirit. It says you can't pick up a turd by the cleaning. You can't pick up a turd by the cleaning. Life is messy. Expect it to be messy. Expect it to be hard, but have fun with it. Do not, ear ringing. Do not feel defeated. Do not let it end your forward movement because you feel like, oh, I can't keep going forward because this happened. Oh, now I'm going to lay in bed all day. And you missed out. Like, okay, that shit happened. Cry about it. Release it. That's a form of therapy too. Just let it all out. But don't sit there in that darkness for weeks on end. Like, you're doing yourself a disservice. Okay? Yeah. Keep an open mind, like the what is it, the Marian, oracle said. It says party pooper, narrow-minded. Don't let the universe poo-poo on you. Okay. And then crap, change your habits. Yep. So there's a strong energy of y'all. A lot of you guys need to just clean up your eating habits, clean up what you participate in, clean in the company you keep, clean your actual vessel, clean your home. Maybe do like a parasite cleanse is what I'm hearing. Yeah, because this is like, ew. Not for nothing, but this is like a whole bunch of like unhealthy shit that I would know. I used to like not really eat the best, but I definitely changed my whole life. Stopped eating pork, just kept moving, grooving, like making myself be disciplined, like working out every day. And it doesn't have to be like, oh, I ran 10 miles. No, it's like just being active and doing something of movement every day. Dance is a form of movement. Get up and shake your booty. Okay, so final message is 3 cards to end this reading. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit. My beautiful chosen beings and starseeds. Honestly, I'm just so tired of reading for the karmic, so I want to switch it up today and see if Spirit has any other energy for you guys. That's why I didn't pick up, because I've already read it. I pulled it this morning. It's a shit show for the karmics. Okay, yeah, your potential is endless. Reach your full potential. Do the hard work by being disciplined, working on self, love yourself, keep moving forward. Strong, keep moving forward energy. Voyage. You already have all the answers. Everything you need is already here within you. Within me, within you. You just need to tap in. Tap in, collective, tap in. What you doing? You just sitting there looking at me, looking at you, but you need to tap in. I tapped into my gifts. What about you? It starts by healing. It starts by releasing things that aren't serving you. Let that deadbeat, rickety ass, toxic ass lover go. Because they can't vibrate at the same frequency as you. Clearly, you're the divine one. I read for the divine. And of course the karmic energy comes through because they're deeply all in the collective energy. One more. What was that? You went back in. Flower, be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. You know you need to change some habits. You know you need to change up some patterns. You know you need to love yourself a little more. You know you need to be selfish with yourself. Because you deserve it. You deserve the world. Because everything you touch turns to gold. So, pour into self. Sow good seeds. And it starts with you. One more. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. I'm talking to a warrior. I'm talking to, like, demon assassins. My collective, like, we are mighty, mighty beings. Something lovely will grow from this. Period. You are protected. You're royalty. Only great things can come from your story. Period. It was meant to break you. That was the plan by those low vibrational powers that were. They don't sit here anymore. The only things that are riding this vessel is high vibrational thoughts, high vibrational habits, and love of self. So I'm going to end it here. I love you guys so much. I will see you on the next one. And it has been an honor to be your spiritual advisor. This is Flower with Rebel Flower Tarot. Bye!